Nice.
Recording a lot of stuff. I have a booth here at home. I'm recording anime and commercials and all kinds of stuff here while, we're going through this horrible ordeal. But, so I'm kind of one of the lucky ones as well. People that can't run which is really horrible.
Mm-hmm. And welcome everybody to Apocalypse Otaku! As you can see, your eyes are not playing tricks on you. We are talking with the fabulous Richard Epcar today, who took time out of his day to talk to us. For those of you guys who do not recognize this man, where have you been? He is obviously the older voice of Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, and as you can tell, I had to find an image to make the background. You actually voiced Bobobo from that weird. You actually voiced Bobobo. You voiced him.
I did.
Oh my gosh.
He is charged.
Wow. So.
The bad guys and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That's true. Yeah, I did see that.
I did about 40 monsters.
40?
In the Power Rangers show.
Wow.
EDR on that show as well, so I got to know a lot of those guys pretty well. And, so it was fun. Those were really fun days. They recorded that stuff in Valencia, which is near Magic Mountain.
Whoa.
So, it was always a bit of a drive to get out there, but it was always fun. We always had a good time.
Nice. And
so Scott, the guy who was the main producer, director of the show, decided to have a big poker party there one night. And then we all got really kind of drunk and destroyed the place. So I think that was the end of that.
oh man, that sounds wild. That sounds really wild. Oh man. Yeah, that does sound like a nice old time, poker party, everyone getting hammered.
I'm sorry, what?
My son, when he was growing up, he was a big Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan. If he was here, he would tell you, but he's probably working. But now he's like 3 years old. He's got 3 kids and a wife, and I'm like, he tells me, whenever you have Johnny Bosch on, tell me.
That man's busy as half of the people we try to reach out to. They're all busy.
I used to see him at conventions all the time, but we haven't done any conventions in a while, sadly. But I'm hoping all that stuff will come back. I'm really hoping that this inoculation will get everybody.
I'm so too.
Mm-hmm.
You what?
I said I hope so too because we got
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, me. She's got a leg up on me. Well, I'm about to say, what was that sound? I'm hidden? How am I hidden? It's probably because I'm short. Okay, yay! Oh, yeah, I get that.
And then I did Skyward and worked for Cybertron, the Transformer game. So, I'm always, happy to be part of the Transformer universe. It's a great franchise to be stuff for. So I love working with those guys.
Have you seen any of the Transformer movies that were released after the cartoon version of Transformers?
Oh, yeah, I love them. I thought they're great, and I was really thrilled that Peter Cullen got to play Optimus Prime in the movies. They didn't want to have him originally because they said he was just a voice actor. They wanted real actors.
No.
And he actually turned out to be, I think, he was the best thing in those movies. So.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of, we were saying we were born in the 70s, whatever it is, 70s and 80s. I did a lot of on-camera stuff as well. I did a lot of soap operas and TV shows. Some movies. That's what.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it on Internet Movie Database too.
Database.
Mhm.
I was like, soap operas? My mom didn't watch those.
Oh man.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I do a convention, and one of the, the people, they're there with their parents, and then the mothers will remember me from, Undergrads, for example, or at the General Hospital, or, what was it, the one I had a huge part in it, I remember the name.
The Young and the Restless?
No, it's the other one.
Days of Our Lives? Ah, called it.
Yeah, my mom used to watch that.
So.
Could never get into soap operas. Never could get into them.
They were crazy, but you know what? They were a lot of fun to work on. I had a blast working on these things, so that's great. Yeah.
Good to hear. Yet in anime, you either play the good guy or the bad guy, but then when it comes to a soap opera, you're always the bad guy.
That's a.
Ah.
I had a lot.
No, it's not that bad being the bad guy.
No, it's great. Actually, a lot of times the bad guy parts are more fun.
Very true.
There's you have more brain to work with when you're the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes.
And you get, sometimes you get more recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It always depends on the part, what they're doing, what it's for. It always it's a big difference.
Yeah.
And always depending how long they last.
Yeah, that's true. Plugging my phone in here. So.
You're fine.
During all this, pandemic, what were you doing at first before they decided to bring everybody back into the studios? What were you doing at home or at home?
Well, we're still at home. They haven't opened it. We're still recording. I record at home. I've been recording lives the same. And, I've been doing a lot of games at home. I've been doing a lot of anime. I've been doing a lot of shows and recording at home. My wife, Ellen Stern, also does a lot of stuff, and she just directed a big show for Netflix from home, and everybody else is recording from home. So everybody's doing a lot of this work at home now, which is kind of nice. But we all miss going to the studio and seeing everybody. We'd all much better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty lonesome though. like I said, we're very fortunate in that we continue to work. A lot of people, can't work during this period. And it's just, I don't know what our government is thinking. Really. It's like it's a year now, and there's no work, no help. They give you like $600 for a year. It's,
That's not enough.
it's kind of ridiculous. There's countries, what is it? New Zealand, I think, they were giving the people, they were giving them $600 a month or something like that. Every month for the whole time. It's a week. I mean, it's
What?
a ton of money, to stay home. And that's what you should do because you don't want people going out and doing stuff. So, and a lot of people can't work now, so you got to take care of people. Otherwise, you're going to lose their homes. So,
True.
businesses are belly up, so you got to support them until we get this thing under control. And, hopefully it'll happen soon. I just hope they get these inoculations out so everybody
Yeah, same.
To a normal life.
A semi-normal life.
Yeah.
My life's not
But,
very
Neither's mine.
there are people out there who are putting their lives at risk, like, the nurses, the doctors, first responders, grocery clerks. My son's one of them. I work
They should all be inoculated by now. Everyone should already have their inoculation. Israel's already inoculated.
Yeah, we're in Ohio, so.
We have to go by what the governor says.
You have one of those crazy governors. Huh?
No, we have one of those governors that is very passionate about its citizens and wants to make sure he doesn't want to shut down businesses again.
Well, you may have to do that.
Now they're going to be open for one more hour. Yeah, that's kind of a dumb move. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Amen to that. Well, this is probably the first time any of our interviewees have actually brought up politics, so this is kind of a first for us. Oh, yeah. I'm right there with you. If we would have had him in there for another 4 years, oh, yeah. We'd be in deep, deep water, or deep doo-doo for that matter. Yeah, keep him out of office entirely. Keep him away from the White House as much as possible.
My dad had a
Well,
great
I
expression.
mean, it's not just president. He can't run for Senate. He can't run for House of Representatives. He can't even run for mayor.
Wow. Good. Ugh.
If it was up to me, I would report him to Russia if I lived there with him. He loved him so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we digress.
Yeah. One-way ticket to Moscow for Trump.
Yeah. You have me, so I'm sure you want to ask me some questions about the work.
Yes. As we're digressing about politics right now, we need to transfer over to another topic.
It's a French move.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm. So you got any questions, Char, for him, or do you want me to start?
Go ahead.
All right. So out of all the characters that you have voiced throughout your illustrious voice acting career, which character did you say you probably had fun voicing the most?
Well, it's always a hard one because I've done over 600 characters. So, to pick the one that I love the most, it's really tough. I'll tell you a few of the highlights, for example. The Joker is always really a lot of fun. Because he's a crazy liver.
Yeah.
He's just a lot of fun. You can just go as nuts with him as you want. The other character I really love is Raven. Raven is a great character. He's the yang to Joker's yin. And he's, the opposite. He's a very noble, honorable character. He's really fun to play. Because I love him. He's just, he's like, if Superman was a Buddhist monk, he's kind of that, he's got all that going for him. And the other one, there's so many I like. Hansom's a very popular character that on Kingdom Hearts, people love that character. Bobo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is probably the longest title of a cartoon series ever. Ball, 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 ball. You sure it's his? I thought he had a mustache. Wasn't it his mustache that can move, or is it literally? Ah. Wow. Oh no. Oh no.
What else was I thinking of? Oh, there was one that's a little more obscure that I really enjoyed playing. Was Ziggurat 8. Zeno song. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that game at all, but that was a really kind of fun character. Fun to play. What else? Jigen, of course, and one of my all-time favorite characters, and Bato, Ghost in the Shell. I love all those characters. They're all like my favorite children. So,
Your grown-up children. Yeah, I would say out of all of the characters that I think is my favorite, I would have to say the older version of Joseph Joestar is probably my favorite. Yeah, of course I would say that. And I didn't know he voiced Bobobo because I did actually watch a snippet of that when, it would show on Toonami at some time or Cartoon Network, like maybe on the weekends or whatever. And I had no idea that was you voicing him. I know he sounded like tough and macho, but I didn't know that was you behind the mic of that very Afrocentric character.
That's kind of crazy character. Yeah, he was a little nutty. They asked me several times. I actually turned that character down a bunch of times because, I watched the show and I said, this is crazy. And I thought it was ridiculous. And at the time they asked me, I was super busy with a bunch of other projects, and I really didn't have the time to do it. And they just really wanted me to do it. They had auditioned a bunch of people, and they didn't like anyone as much as they liked me doing it. So they kept pursuing me, and finally I said, okay, well, and, I'm glad I did, because it turned out to be really a fun show, and a really, really crazy show, but it was a lot of fun.
Were there any characters that you auditioned for that you did not get that you wish you had gotten because of the popularity of the show?
He's pondering.
It was when we did the Romans discussion, did audition for Optimus Prime. I would have loved to play that character. He was one that I auditioned for that I didn't get, and I would have liked to have done that. But there's just so many. I mean, literally, I get anywhere from maybe 1 to 10 auditions a day. So
Wow.
for me to remember all the ones that I didn't choose. That's just part of the territory. Just keep flinging that stuff against the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, I've been very, very fortunate, and as I said, I've done over 600 characters, and I've for the most part, I really love most of the characters I've done. There's a few stinkers in there, that you do, and there's a few working situations that are not so fun. But for the most part, I've been really, really blessed and very fortunate, and I've been able to work with some really, really talented, wonderful people, and been able to, do some good work and have a lot of fun at the same time. So I can't complain.
I'm trying to think, were there any anime shows that you probably were like any characters from an anime show that you thought looked cool, but then when you saw the show, it would go like, oh my gosh, what did I voice? Why did I voice this character for this very odd show?
Because the truth of there was one show that was very strange. It's on, I believe it's on Netflix now.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Do you know what show I'm talking about?
It wouldn't be the 7 Deadly Sins, would it?
No.
Sword guy?
No, it's Backstreet Girls.
Oh, I remember seeing part of that. Yeah, that I agree with you 100%. It is very weird.
I played the mafia chieftain, the guy who there's I think 3 guys that are my underlings that screw up really bad, and usually in the yakuza, I guess they either kill them and cut off their fingers, or they do terrible things to them when they screw up. This guy decided he was going to have them all get sex change operations and made them all girls, and then made them become a girl band. So,
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm thinking, what?
what was this guy smoking? But anyway, so that was one of the few shows that I was just kind of uncomfortable in the truth.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you expect your underlings to get sex changes and then try to become a popular girl idol group and then to bring in more cash. I'm thinking, what?
It's very strange. Very strange.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I'm thinking like, what is this?
That's kind of a horrible thing to do to somebody, I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
Particularly if it's something they don't want to do.
Yeah. But if they had no choice, then, they're just stuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've seen it. I don't think Shar has, but I have. I've seen parts of it.
I never I watch a series. I like
Yeah, Sayuki. Season. Very.
I think that might be the track you saw. I think change the name.
Mm-hmm.
Don't the rights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And flop. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Excited about the fact that we're all voices. Like I said, you haven't seen
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out when I get the chance.
we just like
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of movies now are kind of they have it set to be released in theaters, and then now they're also releasing it on streaming platforms like HBO Max. Like the new Godzilla versus King Kong movie is supposed to be coming out, I think, in like 2 months, and then they're releasing it in theaters in select theaters, and then also they're releasing it on HBO Max. So a lot of people are probably getting HBO Max just to watch the movie or maybe go to the movie theaters, but it's kind of up in the air on choosing what people want to do. So,
Disney should be lucky that I am.
so I got, let's see, I got Disney Plus, I got Hulu, and I got Netflix. Those are the three things that I have. No, I would watch it if I was a Star Wars fan, but again, I'm not into Star Wars. I know of it, but just, not into the whole Star Wars lightsaber thing.
I love stuff with action and
Cool.
so I got to do a bunch of that stuff. Um, and, you know, there's been so many.
Mhm. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a huge thing to be a part of such a like big universe. And like speaking of like CGI type stuff, what is your thought on certain animes being turned into live action films? What is your thought on that?
I think it's great.
Thank you.
It's like,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, definitely, they really, really screwed that up. They, like, the beginning part was good. I'll give them that. They did great with the beginning, showing Sokka and Katara finding Aang and Appa and the iceberg. But, okay, I only have a couple of critiques about that last Airbender movie. First off, if you look at the... What?
There.
What?
I
Alright. Yeah, but like as I was, saying about the last Airbender movie, they did a great job with casting they had a great job with the cast and keeping the story on track somewhat. But now, if you look at the animated series of the last Airbender, Katara and Sokka are both like fair complected and well, not fair complected, but a bit darker in skin tone, and they casted somebody else. Like the story was there, just that they skipped a lot of key components as they take Aang to the North Pole. Like, sure, you got Zuko chasing after them, and then they go to the Earth Kingdom at one point. And I'm thinking, like, okay, so where's Toph? Like, there was no Toph anywhere. And they eventually go to the North Pole and have this huge battle. And I'm thinking, man, you guys completely skipped a bunch of key components that tied the last Airbender together. And then they end up introducing Azula, like, literally heading into before they cut to black. And I'm thinking, like, wait a minute, isn't Azula supposed to be older than Zuko? Or at least around the same age? Not where she's younger? They kind of really messed that up for a lot of people. No wonder it tanked. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. there have been like rumors circulating on the internet that the original creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender were supposed to be teaming up with Netflix to actually make, I think maybe a CGI or an actual live action movie, which actually will focus on the main story. Like first they said they were all for it, and then now the creators are like they bowed out now with Netflix. So maybe they reached a creative difference, and now it's going like, oh boy. Will the story actually be as its original predecessor from the animated series, or will Netflix just completely screw it up? That's the hard thing, and Hollywood is known for somewhat butchering classic anime shows when it comes to live actions, like Akito Warrior Princess. Like, I didn't really see the movie, but I can kind of tell that they really went overboard with probably her CGI look, and not really kind of stayed true to what the manga was focused on, and they kind of, butchered it. Again, that's Hollywood. Same with Speed Racer. That was like one of the older cartoon versions of, anime when it first started. Like, the cast was there, the story was there, but they kind of maybe hyped it up a bit too much. Like, sure, there was some slapstick here and there, but, with so many big name celebrities in there, it kind of takes away from what the original story was about. So,
Yeah, that was another movie that actually looked really good, and it's too bad. I think the script wasn't right.
yeah, I enjoyed watching it. It just,
Looked fantastic.
it did.
Kind of botched it all up.
Yeah. That's how Hollywood makes its money, by making it all hyped and pretty and polished, but they don't stick to the true, like, origin of it. We talked about, me and Shar talked about it a couple times when they did the Full Metal Alchemist live action with Netflix. They did great with it, but the only thing good about the series was Al. He was CGI, but still, that was the only part they got right, was Al.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to wrap this up pretty soon. So if you have any questions for me, you should probably ask them now.
You got anything, Shar?
Actually, who inspired you to get into voice acting?
Well, I came out to Los Angeles many years ago to be an on-camera actor, which I did do a lot of that. My wife, actually, who was my girlfriend at the time, was doing a Western, and for this company, this movie company, they had another movie that they had shot, and they didn't like the actors that much, and they wanted to replace their voices, so they had these auditions for that, and she asked if she could be in. So I went in there, and the guy said, "Have you ever done this before?" And I said, "Oh yeah, I've done it a million times. I never did it before."
Lie through your teeth.
I took to it really well because I'm also a drummer. It was real rhythm to dubbing. So the combination of being a drummer and actor, I really took to it. And they loved it. I think Tess was the lead in that. I believe he was the guy in the movie. And I do a ton of that stuff as well. And from that, I did a bunch of more movies with the guys that really liked me. From that, I got into roll with it. So, and,
Mm. Well, we thank Richard Epcar for stopping with us. We thank you so much, Rich, for taking time. Can you say you're watching Apocalypse Otaku for us before you leave?
Apocalypse Otaku.
Apocalypse Otaku.
Watching Apocalypse. Watching Apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh man. Thank you so much, Richard Epcar, for stopping by with us. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Thank you for being on our show.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Richard Epcar, everybody. Oh my gosh, our first ever interview for 2021. Man, what a great, literally heading towards the end of January. How cool is that? Yeah, super. So let's see, we got Masked Singer coverage to cover, and did you see the commercial for the Masked Singer? They're coming back literally in 2 months. 2 months. More legends, more crazy costumes, and even more crazier reveals. And probably even more of Ken Jeong guessing wrong who is under the mask.
True.
Yeah, very, very true.
Even though he's a romantic dancer, he still gets it wrong.
Very, very true. He still does guess wrong. And we actually, yeah, because this time, instead of focusing on their singing voice, yeah. And plus, instead of focusing with the masked dancer, it's focused on their dancing, not their singing. So that's another thing. And we also, our poll wrapped up literally about 2 weeks ago for our Castlevania versus Hellsing Ultimate Battle Royale, which we are going to get to today. Yeah, we put it off for too long. Again, stuff happens. We're only human. But we got a lot to cover. We got, schedules for, Toonami and Adult Swim tonight. We got manga and DVD releases and so much more under our belts. So we got a lot to cover. And I mean a lot. Here, I'm gonna grab the board from my room real quick. Hold on, let me go grab it. I'll let you do your thing real quick.
Well, I think we'll be here. Alright, so while she's doing that, what this is the top 10 most anticipated anime of 2021.
Oh, didn't Watch Mojo cover that? Yeah, they did. I think they did. I saw a glimpse of it, but I couldn't really, I didn't really pay attention to it.
This is according to, I think it's a comic book.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, most anticipated, the top 10 most anticipated anime of 2021.
Let's go!
At least we'll be able to watch that.
Yeah.
Alright, so, for those of you who don't know, My Hero Academia.
Duh.
Yep, that's right. Season 5 is going to be coming out this year.
Woo!
So, I'm out for it.
Yeah.
Let's see. And the release date on that is supposed to be March 27th.
Ooh, 2 months.
And next up, Eden's Zero.
Eden Zero. I think I've heard of that.
For those of you who watched that, the release date on that is April the 10th. The next one, I've never heard of it.
What is it?
Shaman King, or Shaman King.
Shaman King. Oh, that's actually they're bringing it back. Shaman King is a really, really old anime. Never watched it, but I've heard of it.
I've never even heard of it. And that's coming out April 2021. They don't even have a date. It's just April.
Okay.
Godzilla, Singular Point. Netflix.
Netflix, okay.
Yeah. But this is going to be a Netflix release, so keep an eye out for it.
Will do.
It's going to be released in April of 2021.
Just don't know the date. We just know that it's in April.
No date, just April.
Yep. So sometime in April.
Next one is Zombieland Saga Revenge.
I've heard of Zombieland Saga, just never watched it.
Again, in April 2021.
A lot of animes released in April.
And the one everybody's been waiting for. Bleach!
Yes!
Your blood for Ark.
Yes! We get to hear Johnny Bosch's sweet, sweet voice again.
And this is, y'all gonna love this. TBA 2021.
To be announced!
Sometime this year, we don't know when.
Yes.
And another one everybody's been waiting for. That it is a controversial show, apparently.
Oh my.
The Rising of the Shield Hero, Season 2.
Oh, that one! Yeah!
And it's to be announced this year.
Oh boy.
And the next one is Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers.
Well, at least it's not Tokyo Avengers.
How would that work though?
That one is to be announced 2021.
No, we don't know.
Uzumaki. Another one that's going to be announced.
To be announced.
Apparently there was something else.
What else?
Let me read it here. There was another one, but it's supposed to be announced this year. I don't know what it. I think it's the way of the house husband.
Way of the house husband.
I think I have in the wrong section.
Oh boy.
And I believe that's it for that.
Okay.
3, 5, 10. Most anticipated anime of 2021.
Oh yeah. Definitely looking forward to My Hero Academia and Bleach 1000-Year Blood Arc War. You're trying to make him go up and flutter down, but that didn't work.
I didn't want to make a big mess, but they did anyway.
Alright, so we got that. Alright, so definitely looking forward. And also, before we move on any further, as you can probably tell, we have our YouTube channel, which we post all of our videos every Thursday and also every other day after that. So, while you guys are watching us now, like right now, subscribe, like our videos, and hit the notification bell and share it across all social medias. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and especially follow us on those. Yes! Except COVID. That's one thing you shouldn't share. At all. Period.
There's other things you should not share.
Yeah.
Definitely should not share.
Yeah. But this? Yes. Share. Sharing is good. Especially this. Because it helps support us and grow our craft. Yes. Yes, subscribe to our channel. Because we love gaining more followers. and it helps us support to do what we do. And we really appreciate you guys very, very much. And work also helps us work on getting more voice actors to interview, as you just saw. So,
We love doing voice actor interviews.
Johnny.
It helps us to help you, to find out if it's truly what you want to do. Then, hey, subscribe to us.
Again, Johnny Young Bosch, you are next. If we can nab you an interview. Gosh. Well, technically, there's a lot of lovely voice actors that are out there.
Okay.
But there's so many out there that we wish to talk to. Just a lot.
Alright, so I did watch The Masked Singer last night. I just didn't watch the week before.
You didn't watch the week before? Okay.
But I do know who got kicked off the show. So I can't give you the songs they dance to. But I did watch, like I said, I did watch the shows last night. I thought that Hammerhead did really so well. I mean, he tried.
Plus, he said he wasn't a professional dancer, so.
No, he's not a professional dancer. I'm not critiquing him on a professional level. It's just, he's going up against people who are, just a little bit better than him. So, yeah, I have to say it was a justifiable kicking off.
Yeah. And the Hammerhead Shark, who was eliminated last night from the Masked Dancer, was none other than, I think it was Vinny from the Jersey Shore. Yeah, Vinny from the Jersey Shore, who was the Hammerhead. I'm surprised he actually made it that far.
And the person that got kicked out last week
was the Cricket.
Ryan Knight.
Who was the Cricket? And Paul Abdul got it right. Paul Abdul got it right.
There are times when you think that people would do a show like that, and lo and behold, there they are.
Tell that to the people who've been on.
Like that.
Yeah, tell that to the people that have been on the Masked Dancer. Not Masked Dancer, Masked Singer. When I say Masked Dancer. Too many masked names.
They were good husband to do it.
Yeah. So let's.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. That was Masked Dancer update.
And soon, when March rolls around, we'll be able to cover more Masked Singer. So I'm really looking forward to season 5 so much.
I have some NCU news.
Finally, some Marvel news for once. Yay.
And a lot of it.
Yay.
So, for those of you who missed, actually, Daredevil, guess what?
It's making it.
In the MCU, Charlie Cox is going to be playing, the blind masked Daredevil.
Wow.
Apparently, it's mostly going to be a reboot of the series.
You mean the Netflix series?
Huh?
They did a Daredevil Netflix series, so is that supposed to be the reboot of that or the movie? Oh, okay.
Reboot of the series that they had on Netflix.
Cool.
Reason why is because he might be in Spider-Man 3.
Oh. Keyword might.
Daredevil.
We shall see.
But this is according to Scott Campbell on a website that I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't say what website, but
Oh boy.
anyway, according to that dude. Next. Oh, this is good. God, this is good. Okay. Alright. Those of you who miss Chris Evans playing Captain America, raise your hands.
I'm pretty sure people that will watch this video will probably raise their hands. Or put it in the comments as a raised hand.
Just why you miss Chris Evans playing Captain America. Well, apparently, Chris Evans is in talks with MCU.
Ooh.
He's going to be coming back as Captain America, but not as the Captain America you all think.
Is he gonna be old Cap?
Well, yes, he will be playing old Captain. He's going to be playing old Steve Rogers. But he's also going to be playing another Steve Rogers.
Ooh.
Well, it's not like Steve Rogers. He's going to be playing the Hydra version of Captain America.
Ooh, even better. Oh man, now I'm really excited.
Oh, this gets better. It gets better. Yes, it gets better. He will possibly be fighting against Falcon.
Ooh. Oh man.
Which is Falcon's thinking. Because he's thinking, yeah, that's my best friend. I can't fight my best friend.
But he's going to have to.
Okay, fight's on.
Yep. He's gonna have to fight either way.
But Chris Evans, he denies everything, like, you know, any other MCU person who works for them would. So
They have to deny everything.
If anybody asks you,
Deny, 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 deny.
And also, get better.
Alright.
He's supposed to be also fighting Wolverine.
But the question is, who's gonna play Wolverine? Yeah, they haven't fought that far yet, have they?
Yes, they have.
They have? Oh boy.
Just take a stab in the dark.
Gonna be the guy that almost looks like Hugh Jackman? Is it him?
It's going to be Hugh Jackman, apparently.
Wow. So they're bringing Hugh Jackman to revise his role as Wolverine, even though he died in the last movie that he was in. The old classic, kill off one of the main characters of a franchise and then bring it back. Classic.
Apparently.
Yep.
Apparently.
Apparently. Oh, so it's not set in stone yet.
Apparently. So all of this is just like rumor and stuff, suspect, and it's, you know how all that stuff goes.
Yeah, we know how it goes. We know how the dice rolls.
Alright, so one more.
Alright, one more.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
Michael B. Jordan is going to return and reprise his role in Black Panther 2.
Ooh, so we're gonna see Killmonger again.
Accordingly.
Mm.
Yeah, according to her.
Mm-hmm.
According to what is on these papers here, website ITM,
Hmm.
it's written by Kelly Coffey.
Mm-hmm.
According to Kelly Coffey, rumors have been circulating on the internet, including the possibility of T'Challa being written out of Black Panther 2 before the story starts, as he would apparently die off screen and Shuri would then assume the mantle, but this is strictly a rumor at this point.
So they're planning on killing T'Challa off and having Shuri be the Black Panther? Huh? Well, okay, I'm not dogging that idea of having Shuri inheriting the Black Panther powers. But come on, Chadwick Boseman made the Black Panther as huge as it was. No offense to the actress that played Shuri. I'm all for her. I love her. But, come on.
Chadwick Boseman died before they started filming it.
Okay, true, he did. Hey, but a female Black Panther, that's not bad either.
I think he made like 2 movies, one that was on Netflix, and I think the other one is out in movie theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of them. But one of them, he got an award for
Mm-hmm.
because for his performance,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm assuming he did a great job in it.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a great, phenomenal actor.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's not in Black Panther 2, then yeah, they're going to have a place. And the best way to do it is to just kill him off screen and have somebody else take over his place. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's basically what he did in Captain America Civil War.
Right.
Even though his father wasn't killed off screen,
Mm-mm. He still died.
Killed.
Yeah, he got killed, which made him the rightful, person to take over the Black Panther stuff. So, yeah.
Wait a minute, I just on the news.
No, what?
Wait a minute.
What is it?
What?
Wait, what? What? Ah, come on.
No, it's political and I'm not saying it, so
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't want to get us in trouble for
Yeah, let's not.
stuff.
Yeah, let's not do it.
Let's not play their games.
Yeah. No politics
All
there.
right. Tonight on Adult Swim, January the 28th. Are we ready?
Hold up. I'm not ready yet.
Are you actually pulling it up?
I'm pulling it up on my phone, so yeah.
Alright.
Schedule. Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Alright, starting at 8 o'clock, you have Bob's Burgers.
Yum.
At 9 p.m., you have American Dad. And p.m., Rick and Morty.
Mhm.
11 p.m., Family Guy. At midnight, you have Mr. Pickles.
Mhm.
At 12:30, the Eric Andre Show. 1:30, no, 1 o'clock, sorry, my bad.
Mhm.
Is Aqua Tea and Hunger Force.
Haven't seen that title in a while.
I know. It's been a while.
Mhm.
1:30, have Family Guy. 2:30, American Dad again.
Mhm.
3 a.m. is Rick and Morty. 3:30, Mr. Pickles. 4 a.m., Eagle Hawk Park. 4:30, the Eric Andre Show. And at 5 a.m., another dose of Bob's Burgers.
Coolio.
And that is your Adult Swim schedule for Thursday, January the 28th.
Yeah.
And those of you who don't want to stick around for the Saturday schedule, I'll give it to you.
Let's head it up now.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be another. Yay.
Oh.
And let's go. At 8 o'clock, we have American Dad. And at 9:30, we have Rick and Morty. 10:30, we have Final Space. At 11 p.m., you have Family Guy. At midnight, Dragon Ball Z.
Bleh.
12:30, Attack on Titan.
Currently watching the 4th season. So excited. It's getting good.
1 a.m. is Sword Art Online, Alicization, War of Underworld.
Yeah.
And at 1:30, Fire Force.
Mhm.
2 a.m. is Assassination Classroom.
Pandemonium time.
2:30, you have SSSS Gridman. Have you watched that show yet?
No, I have not.
It's actually good. It reminds me of Power Rangers.
Okay. I'll definitely have to give it a watch.
Because it's like a big mech,
Mhm.
you know, like how Keepers were.
Yeah.
Fighting what's the word they used for Godzilla?
Kaiju. Kaiju. That's the word that they use for Godzilla. Kaiju.
Yeah, they're fighting these big kaiju.
Mm.
I can never remember that word. I don't know why.
Kaiju. I remember Jinchuriki from Naruto. Something like it has something to do with the K, doesn't it? Kaiju. Jinchuriki. Kaiju. Yeah.
Okay, at 3 a.m. we have Naruto Shippuden. 3:30 is Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Metsu Kaiba. 4 a.m. is the Boondocks. 5 a.m. is Rick and Morty. And 5:30, Final Space.
I love the wordplay that they have for one Rick and Morty episode. Rick Shank Rick Redemption. It's supposed to be Shawshank Redemption.
Redemption.
Yeah, like Shawshank Redemption. I love the wordplay on that.
Well, Shawshank is actually a true story.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
it actually happened here in Ohio.
Whoa.
So he's shot in Ohio.
Oh.
It was shot at the old penitentiary in Mansfield.
Mm. And no idea. Then again, now I know now. Okay, let's see. Do we have any voice actor birthdays today? Sadly, no. But I gotta start covering this from now on. There is a Japanese voice actor's birthday that is today. I saw it on Instagram and now I can't remember. I'm trying to think whose birthday is it today. Let me see if I can find it. It's probably on Crunchyroll stuff. Let me think. Gotta search it. Crunchyroll. Okay, let's see. Today's Japanese voice actor birthday that is today is Hiroshi Kamiya, who is the voice actor who has lent his voice to Yato from Noragami and Noragami Arigato, Levi from Attack on Titan, and Izaya from Durarara. So he's got some voice acting credentials under his belt. Oh, and he was the voice of Law from One Piece. So, happy birthday to you, Mr. Hiroshi Kamiya. So that is the only birthday that we have today. We don't have any English voice actor birthdays today. So, yeah. Alright, now it's time.
It's time for releases.
Yeah, manga and DVD releases. Chat.
I'll do my DVD releases.
Okay.
Alright, so on, what's the date today? Today's the 28th.
Yeah.
Alright, so last week, I'll do last week this week. Oh, nice.
I don't see last week's on mine, so I'll just do this week's and then next week's for mine, so kind of a short list.
Okay, so this past week, a couple of days ago,
Mm-hmm.
on January 6th,
Mm-hmm.
you had Sons of a Bookworm, case file number 20. Oh, I know this one. I watched it on Netflix.
Wait, case 25, you watched that?
Case file number 221, Kabuchko.
Oh.
Season 1, Part 2, Blu-ray. That's the one I told you to watch.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch it yet. Again, I told you, too many anime for me to keep up with.
It's actually a funny series.
Ooh.
It has Ian Sinclair in it. He plays Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh.
One, let me look at it. Right? Look at it.
She's looking.
Yes, that's it. Guy that he works with is Holmes. Not Holmes, but Watson.
Watson, okay.
And the kid that helps him out,
Mm-hmm.
that helps him out, is Moriarty. But I'll let you watch it.
Yeah, let me watch it and I'll let you know about it. Yeah,
There's a twist at the end.
I'm looking forward to that.
Genocider. No, Evo, the fighting. TV Gear Collection 1. Killing Fights. Okay?
Yeah.
Kid 6. OAD. I don't know the names. I can't make these
We
up.
just read them.
Lupin the Third, The Castle, yeah, that one.
No, boy. She couldn't even pronounce the castle name. But, yeah, man.
Cagliostro. I think
Cagliostro?
Huh?
Is that what it's called? Castle Leostro?
Cagliostro.
Cagliostro. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
This is how it's spelled. Cagliostro.
Calypso? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Alright, next. The Legend of Black Heaven.
Ooh, Black Heaven.
No Guns, No Lives, Season 1. Sympho Gear G, Season 2. And this last one actually I have it here beside me.
Oh, you do?
Yes, it's Sorcerer Stabber Orphan, Season 1.
Wow.
I have it here beside me. Yep, I have it on my nightstand. Along with the stack of other ones. I got Psychopath. I have K King's series.
Love K King.
Gangsta. Gravion, which ironically nobody has ever heard of. But for those of you who are into mechs, you want to watch it. Drifters, Trinity Blood, the Ancient Magus Bride.
Here, show them to the camera. Don't just point them out.
What?
Show them to the camera. Like, show them in the shot, and that way everybody can see your collection.
No, because then they'll fall over and that'll cause a mess, and I don't want to clean it up.
Alright, okay. You're just gonna be lazy today.
Well, I also have Jormungand and something else that I can't see. It's so dark.
Alright.
It's really dark. I can't tell what it is. Oh well. Anyway.
You'll figure it out later.
January the 26th.
Alright.
I have the list of ones that I just told you. Anyway, for February the 2nd, which is next week, Black Clover Season 3 Part 2 DVD Blu-ray combo set. If my favorite pop idol made it to the Fukuda Budokan Con, I would die.
Yeah, that's a weird title.
Let's see, One Piece Collection number 24, DVD box set, uncut, episodes 564 through 587.
Jesus Christ.
And finally, Twittering Birds Never Fly. The Clouds Gather.
Wow. Those are funky titles. Oh, man.
Only in anime.
Only in anime. Ooh, you know what? That should literally be our next t-shirt design. Only in anime.
Only in anime they come up with some funky titles and we watch it anyway.
True! Very, very true. Okay, so strap in, kids. This is gonna be a long list reading, as we got DVDs and manga releases from literally earlier this week and then heading into next week. So buckle in. It's about to get hectic in here. So from the what? Are you looking on Otaku calendar? That's where I'm looking.
No.
Are you looking up something else? Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and read off what was released on the 25th of January, which was about 2 days ago. Well, no, 3 days ago, actually. You got Dragon Ball Z Season 3, Blu-ray. These are all releases in the UK, by the way. Fairy Tail Collection 9. You can either get it on DVD or Blu-ray. Then you have Fairy Tail The Final Season, Part 25. You can either get that on DVD and Blu-ray. Golden Kamui Season 1. You can get that on DVD. High School DxD Born Season 3. You can get that on Blu-ray. Then you have Millennium's Actress. You can either get it on a collector's edition or standard edition, either Blu-ray or a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. So you got your options. And then lastly, that was released on the 25th is Turn a Gundam Part 2 Collector's Edition Blu-ray. So that was all your releases for Monday in the UK. Then we got some for Tuesday, which I said was 2 days ago. So these are all releases for the US that are manga releases. So we got Cutie and the Beast, Volume 2. Apparently they couldn't use beauty, so they just went with cutie, because it probably rhymed. Destiny Lovers, Volume 5. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, Volume 10. Love and Lies, 10. Our Teachers Are Dating, Volume 2. Jesus Christ. Parallel Paradise, Volume 4. Sayonara Football, 3. The Conditions of Paradise, Azuri Dream. The Demon Girl Next Door, Volume 1. The Misfit of Demon King Academy, 3. To the Abandoned Scared Beast, Volume 11. Waiting for Spring, 14. Welcome to Succubus High, Volume 2. Okay! I'm not even diving any further into that one. Yes, I know what a succubus is. Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, 23 through 24. And you got Yuno and the Haunted Hot Springs, Volume 12. Those were all your releases for Tuesday and Monday, the 25th and the 26th. So now we're moving on to next week, which will be February! Yeah, we're moving on to February now. So there's only 2 releases for the 1st of February, and they're Blu-ray releases for the UK. You got Hunter x Hunter Set 2, and then The Case of Hannah and Alice, which will both be released on Blu-ray. Then on the 2nd of February, we got Signs of Affection 1. Must be the first one. Blue Exorcist, Volume 25. Boruto Naruto Next Generations, Volume 10. Cells at Work, Baby 1. What? What? Oh, man, some of these titles, man. Chainsaw Man, Volume 3. Demon Slayer, Kentetsu no Yaiba, Volume 20. Dr. Stone, Volume 15. Haru's Curse. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Part 4. Diamond is Unbreakable, Volume 8. Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 8. Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Volume 18. Boruto Shikamaru Story, Morning Clouds. Rent a Girlfriend, 5. Samurai 8, The Tales of Hachimaru, Volume 5. Seraph of the End, Volume 20. Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie, Volume 3. Short Cake Cake, Volume 11. The King's Beast, Volume 1. Tapu GP, 5. We Never Learn, Volume 14. And last to round out the 2nd of February, Yuna of the Dawn, Volume 28. They're still releasing manga for that, yet never continued the series. Okay, so those are all of your manga and DVD releases from last week and also heading into next week. So that's all I got. I think. Yeah, that's all I got. let's see what Bounding in the Comics has under their anime tab. Basically, just something that was not good. Saying, redo of Healer author reveals serious refused by English publishers. Alright, let's read this. Because, of course, I probably have the most craziest reaction when I'm reading these. Okay.
Which one are you talking about?
The first one that's on the anime tab that was released basically yesterday on the 27th. It's the first story that pops up when you open the anime tab on Bounding in the Comics. Alright. So, Ryu Takashio, author of Redo of Healer series, has revealed that an English version of his title does not exist due to his work being refused by overseas publishers. Featuring a dark and mature twist on the typical isekai genre of storytelling, Redo of Healer follows Kiyaru, a young man who, after suffering through years of abuse at the hands of his enemies and supported allies, uses his abilities as the Gioro Kingdom's healing hero to travel 4 years back in time. Upon arriving in the past, Kiyaru embarks on a personal journey to exact revenge on those who took advantage of him, particularly the sadistic magic hero, Blair Gioro. Wow, this is really, really dark. However, like the Rise of the Shield hero, Redo of Healer has come under fire from Western critics for its use of sexual abuse as a promotive plot device, as Kiyaru is both brutally... okay. I'm not even gonna read that, because I feel very uncomfortable by this. Okay. I'm just gonna skip that part. I'm just gonna skip that part. Okay. Unfortunately for the English-speaking fans, Ryu regretfully announced on January 23rd that he despised having referred several inquiries about buying the English version of Redo of Healer. A translated version of the series does not exist. He tried to publish the English version, but it was refused by an overseas publisher, explained Ryu. The situation may change if many requests reach overseas labels. Man. Okay, just reading that top part really shook me. Let's see. Though Ryu did not specify which version was he referring to, it is assumed that both the light novel and manga versions of the series have been subject to rejection. Thankfully, the Redo of the Healer's recently produced anime adaptation has been licensed in English-speaking territory by Sentai Filmworks, who plan to release the series in both digital and home video formats. Review of the Healer's rejections has also covered by Kino of Clownfish TV, who...
Neon. His name's Neon.
Neon?
Yeah.
Okay. Neon of Clownfish, who asserted that Redo of Healer is getting a lot of buzz, good and bad, and it would be stupid for a publisher to pass on publishing this in the States because it is going to make money. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
Because I want to see what all the hype's about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
that's all that there for time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely that part that I just read really shocked me and just yeah. If you guys want to read this article for yourselves, go into boundinginthecomics.com and look under their anime tab, and it'll be the first article that pops up on your screen. Because we're not going to read anything else beyond that, because we don't want to make anybody uncomfortable about what is being said on that article. We'll have you guys read it for yourselves. But yeah, no wonder. Yeah, but yeah, like that's just very that's very a tough subject to crack, though. But again, that's just how it is. So, alright, so on a lighter note, we are gonna move on to our battle that literally we did like what, maybe 2 weeks ago? Yeah, we couldn't get it off the ground, but now we are actually going to start. So it doesn't matter which side we start with. Do we want to start with the Helsing side or the Castlevania side? Well, it's up to you. Alrighty. So, alright. So, of course I got my board. I didn't have time to make it all prettified again. So I'm just trying my best right now. So,
That's fine.
alright. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and start with the Castlevania side. So, the first battle that we had for the Castlevania side was Zoran Blitz taking on Alexander Anderson. That was our first contest. So,
How this is going to
okay, 11 people liked it. 8 people voted. And Neptune, one of our favorite people that we missed commenting on our polls, she chose option 2. So, but let's see what the numbers say. So, okay, Zoran Blitz, 12.5. And Alexander Anderson, 87.5. So that's how many he had. I'm just going to put double A. I'm just going to put double A for Alexander. So Mr. Zoran Bolts is out. I'm going to cross him off. So that is... Alright. Next battle is between Rip Van Winkle. That name had me dying on the floor when you told me that name.
That is a chick. So,
Yeah, so it's a lady. Yeah, Rip Van Winkle.
So,
Rip Van Winkle is taking on the captain. 12 people liked it, 8 people voted, and I think we had... Oh, we actually had a... I had a bit of a conversation with Neptuna. She asked what anime are they from, and I told her Hellsing Ultimate. She said, thanks for telling me. So, Rip Van Winkle, 25. The Captain, 75.
what?
Yeah.
No.
They went with the Captain.
The captain was a werewolf, and he was one of the strongest players on opposing people's team.
Well, the people have spoken, and they chose the Captain.
Oh, they chose wrong.
Oh, well. Well, we have Alexander Anderson taking on the Captain in the somewhat, what is this? This would be the not semifinals. This would be the quarterfinals. Okay, I'm pretty sure you'll probably be happy with this one. So our next battle is Tubla Kane Alhambra. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I'm butchering the name. Against Sarah Victoria. 11 people liked it. 12 people voted. And 1 comment. Neptuna again commented option 2. You're going to be so shocked by this. Tuba Alkane, 0. Yeah, I kid you not. No one voted for that person. And Sarah got literally all of the votes, 100%. She won in a landslide. She won in a landslide, and that was a no contest.
That's my girl.
But who will Sarah's opponent be? Is the question. Okay. The King of the Night takes on a kid that cuts up his opponents. Talking about Walker C. Dormez. Taking on Alucard. So, again, 13 people liked it, 19 people voted. Neptuna commented saying, "This is an interesting poll." Yes, it is. Okay, Walker. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. I bet you will probably be shocked by this too. Okay, Walker, 5.3. And Mr. Alucard himself, Dracula, 94.7.
Not a surprise.
Nope. So here are our quarterfinal results, everybody. It'll be Alexander Anderson taking on the captain, and Sarah taking on Alucard. Oh boy, this should be fun. And now we move on to the other adaptation that is Dracula's story, Castlevania.
Oh boy.
So we are starting out with first Isaac, which is one of Carmilla's underlings, taking on a Cyclops. We got 8 people liked it, 5 people voted. Wow, that's crazy though. Of course, Neptune chose option 2, but let's see if her choice was right. So, Isaac, 40%. The Cyclops, 60% for the Cyclops. Yeah, the Cyclops moved on. Yep, so literally the one-eyed monster moved on. So then next, nope, that's not going the wrong way. Okay. All right. So next we have Carmilla taking. Oh, are you kidding me? Great. Now I got to do this poll all over. So both ladies, Lenore and Camilla, both have 50. It's even, Steven.
Carmella is taking on who?
Lenore. Lenore. Supposedly, this is one of her sisters. She's got red hair, pale skin. I'm gonna have to do that poll again. We can't move on from those two if there's an even one.
Which one did you say the little one was?
She has red hair and pale grayish skin. Did you type in Castlevania? Carmilla? She's got long blonde hair and like bluish, icy looking skin. Okay. For me, I would have to go with Carmilla because she's actually got battle experience. I've seen her fight. So. And you don't really see her a lot on the battlefield anyway. Or at least from what I can tell from the series wise. So, we're going to give it to Carmilla. Doesn't she? I feel like she can control them with her nails, because her nails can actually grow to a very large extent. Um, I'm on season 2, where Trevor and Sarah are traveling the forest, but they're heading towards where Dracula is. So I'm not that far yet. All I know is that Carmilla had like a servant following her around, and then they end up throwing him in the dungeon. So that's as far as I got. No, not yet. Yeah, yeah, what you think she would win? Yeah. Okay, so next battle is between Trevor Belmont taking on Sarah Belnades. I really hope I'm saying her last name right. But if I'm not, I'm sorry. 10 people liked the poll, 9 people voted. Neptuna chose option 1 this time. So Sarah got 22.2, and Mr. Trevor Belmont 77.8. So Mr. Trevor moves on. But who will his opponent be? Will it be the man that he fought previously? Or will it be Dracula himself? That is yet to be determined. Until now! Trevor Belmont. Well, tell that to the people that voted, because now we got another tiebreaker. Both Alucard and Dracula both have 50. What is up with people? Yeah, he's got battle experience. You don't really see a lot of fighting from Dracula. The anti-hero, if you will. So he was born to kill his dad. Wow. And plus, Neptuna agrees with us. She voted option 1, so she went with Alucard. So here are our new standings for our battle. These are all of the standings. And sorry if my writing is snappy, but no, our standings. I said my writing is ugly. Yeah. No, ugly standing. I did not say that. I didn't say ugly standing. What do you mean? Okay, well, I think we covered everything. Again, the new polls for the battle will be up tonight. So make sure you guys vote in no ties. No ties. Because then we'll have to decide who wins. Yeah, that was hard. Oh, man. But, yeah. Yeah, so, again, we thank you guys so much for joining us. And, again, a big, big, big thank you to Richard Epcar for chatting with us, dealing with a bit of our technical difficulties that we had before coming on, but I'm glad we resolved them before we got on the air. So, well, yeah. Well, the audio wasn't working on his end or mine, and I couldn't hear him and he couldn't hear me. But we got that resolved before we did anything, so that was actually pretty awesome. So, again, we will be posting this on our YouTube channel today or tomorrow, depending on how YouTube will react because their uploading process takes forever.
And
Yes, it takes so long. Yeah. Yeah, it's going down, 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 down. But yeah. Yeah, just be wise. Yeah. So we are going to get out of here, guys. You guys stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, social distance, and we will see you guys basically either... You have to wear 2 now? What? I got more than 2. Are you kidding me? Really? Aw. Bro, that's gonna suck. Trying to cut off people's supply more than ever. Great. Ah, brother. And some law that is. But again, this is to help stop the spread, so till we get back to our abnormal lives, that's what we gotta do.
don't like it, especially, I guess the South African variant is a lot more, you can catch it a lot easier than the other one, than the regular COVID. So be careful. Wear 2 masks.
Okay.
I don't care who you are. Wear your mask.
Definitely. And make sure it's over your nose. I don't care if you don't like it. It's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to put over your nose. But again, after our blabbering, we do need to get out of here. We will see you guys literally next Thursday or the following days after that. Who knows? But again, stay safe, guys. Bye!